Hi, this is Pastor Foley. Before I start the sermon, I'd like to tell you why I'm no longer living in a van down by the river. I'd like to tell you why I am no longer living in a van down by the river. You see, a missionary arrived at my van down by the river. Down by the river, and he gave me a Bible and a paper with directions to one of the local churches in my area. Now it's time for me to tell you about the birth of Jesus. You see, God placed a baby inside of the Virgin Mary. And Mary and Joseph were trying to find a place to stay one night. And then they got to an inn. They arrived at an inn, but they found out that there were no vacancies. So then they looked and they found a manger, and they decided to stay in that manger for the night. You see, the three wise men came bearing gifts for the baby. And soon after, the little drummer boy, and around that time, the little drummer boy played his drums for Mary, Joseph, and the baby. The three wise men. The gifts that the three wise men brought for Jesus were gold, myrrh, and frankincense. That's when the little drummer boy came in and played his drums for Mary, Joseph, and the baby. When Jesus was older, he was nailed to a cross. He was nailed to a cross where he died for our sins.